Hello everyone! I'm back on my webcam for now. I might be using it a bit more often now because it's just a lot faster and easier. I've actually been tagged to do something and I'm so glad because I've been dying. I've been trying to figure out what my next move is video-wise, and my chair is squealing. So this is kickstarting me. I'm gonna do Marshmallow's tag, which is my Perfect Imperfections tag, where we choose 5 things that we like about ourselves and 5 things we don't like about ourselves. And I'm gonna start with the negative ones and then finish with the positive ones. Ready? Go. I kind of want to round my physical insecurities into like one. I don't want to use up a bunch of my 5s into like just talking about like physical insecurities, because my physical insecurities are not even that like big of a deal. They're just things that, notably so, I'm self-aware enough to know that I cover them up or still feel a little insecure about them, and I'm willing to admit it. So 1, my physical insecurities. I tend to cover up the dark circles under my eyes. I tend to cover up the natural color of my lips. I love to play with lipsticks a lot, and a lot of that is still like this subconscious insecurity about the natural color of my lips. My feet. I don't like my feet. I destroyed them. When I was little, I was obsessed with Cinderella a little bit, and I had shoes that looked just like hers, these like black pointy shoes, and I would love to like wear them to like clean around the house and stuff. And my mother said, "Don't wear those freaking pointy shoes every day. You're gonna destroy your feet." I said, "No, Mom, I like them. They're pretty." Blah, 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 blah. And guess what? Mom was right. My feet are freaking destroyed. Then again, I don't like a lot of feet in general. I'm not a feet person. I don't like feet. So that's enough of the physical stuff. Over it. They're not these drastic physical insecurities. They're just stuff that I'm aware I'm not entirely happy about. So number 2, I know I have a tendency to talk too much. I talk too much. I talk so much that at some point I stop listening to myself, and all of a sudden I wake up and I'm like, wait a minute, are you still listening to me? Because I stopped listening to me a long time ago. And more often than not, the person is still listening to me. I'm like, really? What did I say? Did I say something smart? Number 3, I don't like how forgiving I am. I give people way too many chances. You know that rule, fool me once, fool me twice? Okay, people have fooled me at least fucking 15 times. I give people like 15 damn chances. Okay? Because of some warm place that they once held in my heart. Like, I always want to see the good in people. I have to do something pretty vile for me to like burn a bridge. It's really hard for me to burn bridges. I always want to give people the benefit of the doubt. I always think people can change. I always think that people are growing and changing, and that over time things will be different, but for the most part people hurt me and I linger. That's become habitual with me. It's always about giving people chances and forgiving them, and they don't always deserve it. Number 4, I don't like my temper sometimes. Sometimes I wish I could control my emotions a bit more when I argue. Oftentimes I get very passionate about what I'm saying, and I'll cry or I'll start. I'm a little lion cub. I'm a fucking little lion cub, and I start fucking roaring and like trying to get my point across. But sometimes your point is better made with a sense of peace than roaring about it. I feel oftentimes I give whoever I'm arguing with the satisfaction that they won because I got emotional, because I cried, or because I started getting loud and aggressive. It just tends to happen with stuff that I'm passionate about. I just wish sometimes I could just be more cool. Speaking of that, there's 5. I wish I were more cool sometimes instead of clumsy and dorky and sweet. Like, sometimes I want that alter ego. There's like my fantasy like character role of like badass on a motorcycle, like, I don't know, and that's not really me at all. What am I? I'm the girl that sings show tunes in her car, and talks too much and says the wrong thing, and doesn't know how to flirt very well, and just so awkward. And I'm trying I'm trying, as I grow, I get really a lot more comfortable and with more like feet planted on the ground, and I'm doing better with it. I guess what I'm talking about is like social anxiety. I'm talking about social anxiety and how I interact with people, and oftentimes I wish that I were just cooler. I wish that, like, you know, my body was a bit heavier to the ground, and like I knew how to be suave and how to flirt, and I knew the rules of the game, and I don't really know the rules of the game. I just kind of like wallflower it up. So I guess number 5 is I wish I weren't so dorky. But I like being dorky at the same time. But for the sake of this tag, let's keep it at I don't like it. And now it's time for the positive stuff. Yay! Oh god. Clock. It's like 2 a.m. my time. But I want to do this tag, so I'm going to do it now. 5 things I like about myself. Number 1, like my maternal instinct. I like caring about people, taking care of people. I like that I'm good at it. I like that I'm good at advice. I like that I'm good at being nurturing. And everything under the umbrella of just making people feel cared for. I like caring for people. I do care for people, and I'm grateful that people accept that from me and like being treated that way from me, even though because I do that so often, I really, really, really appreciate being taken care of by other people. But I'm glad I like that about myself, that I can take care of people and I can take care of myself. Number 2, I like my creativity. I am never bored with my life. Even as a hostess, like in the most boring times when there's nothing to do, I create and I doodle and I do weird things, and at home I make like paintings and mash up music on my computer. I write poetry and stories and illustrations, and I'm never bored. I love being creative. I love making projects. And I'm thankful for that ability and skill. Number 3. What do I like about myself? I like what I know. I like that I feel educated, and I like, this is 3, yes, knowledge. I like what I know, and I like that I know that I don't know everything. I like that I know a lot, and yet I'm aware that I still have so much to learn, and that I'm open to learning every day of my life. I think that's a very solid thing to know, is that you may know so much stuff, but you'll never know everything. And even the things that you think you know, be open to learning other things. Don't be stubborn. Always be open-minded. Think of all the possibilities. It's so late. Number 4. I like this one's also an I like / don't like. I like how different I look. It goes well for me and it goes not so well for me. Several different reasons. I'm aesthetically very memorable because I'm very, quote, unique looking. That's not my words. That's other people's words. People I meet, typically, if they don't even remember my name, they remember my face. It does suck sometimes with casting because I'm so unique looking, and it does suck if I want to sneak around anywhere. That's really hard. I can't, I have the inability to sneak around in public because of my face. It's really hard to disguise it unless I went full-blown incognito. Can't go by undetected. If I put on a hat and sunglasses, people are still gonna know it's me, unlike so many other people on this planet. Was that 4? I hope it was. 5. Can 5 just be I like me? I like me. I like me a lot. Gosh darn it, if I could, I don't know, clone myself, if I could date myself, I would. If I could be my own life partner, I would. I am my own life partner. What am I saying? It's too late. It's too late for this. And I've not had nearly enough sleep. I like me. I like that I'm always ready for an adventure. And I like that I'm not willing to settle for anything less than I feel I deserve. And I like that I like having fun, and that as long as I'm not hurting anybody, that fun can expand to so many different things. And I like the life that I lead. I like what I've turned my life into. I like that I made choices and efforts to become a smarter, happier person, a more peaceful person. And that I want so badly to share that peace that I feel, that joy that I feel with other people. But for the most part, very glad that I found that place for myself. So, I guess in a nutshell, 5 would be I like my strength. Strength is number 5. I like that I could overcome adversities and become who I am and have the life that I have. And I'm very happy with it all. I'm a very happy person with no regrets. And I've had a very amazing golden year. Last year I turned 22 on the 22nd. So this was my golden year, and it's been an incredible year with no regrets. Love it. It's been wonderful. Even though there was definitely painful times, it's been a wonderful year. I'm very pleased with everything. Now, being that this is a tag, I'm supposed to tag people in it. So I'm going to tag 3 people to this video. I want to tag Just Being Belle, Michelle Aiken, and Katie Scarlett Speaks. I want to see what kind of answers you guys come up with. So definitely expect more videos. I have a couple ideas I'm gonna try and work on. And I'll see you guys eventually.